Ray, what do you think is more important right now, man? Coach or culture?
Well, I mean, I would probably say the coach because the culture is gone. Like I keep saying, it's over. TC Taylor is what a SWAC coach looks like. He may come in. Usually the guys be a little older. They starting to get some young guys in, and he'll do what a SWAC school's supposed to do. They come in, they'll play, they'll bump heads with Valley and Perry View and you know Alabama State, and they'll compete. They may win some games, they may lose some, but that's the way it's going to be. Where it was at before, with all the superstardom and all these famous people and all that coming, that's just all Deion. And Deion is a one of a kind of guy. He has the charisma to go along with it. Like Ray Lewis is my favorite defensive player ever. But the thing about it is, yeah, he has personality, but he can't put butts in the seat like Deion. Deion, I mean, I really can't think of nobody offhand that could probably do the same thing football wise. Now maybe, I mean, you think about it. If Jerry Rice went to Valley, you think people gonna do all that? No, he's more conservative. Yeah, he was a better player than Deion, but he don't have that it factor. Just like Deion now, where he's at, it's the it factor. So I think they did good to hire him. And any kid that stays at Jackson State is because he ain't got no other choice but to stay at Jackson State. I mean, you can go to make a lateral move, Alcorn, or go to Texas Southern or something like that, but he ain't going D1. If he's staying at Jackson, he ain't going D1. So they keep the guys around it. He at the best level he can be at. So I mean, they need to start paying these coaches because I was hearing things that I couldn't really believe. Because Dion hired how many coaches? Five coaches or five assistants or something from black colleges. They say some of these assistants started between 25,000 and I don't know 50,000 or something like that. But Dion's budget for 10 assistants is $3.5 million. Not to say these guys are gonna get 350,000 apiece, but shit, if you get them 150 compared to what they were making, is astronomical. And people keep saying, "Oh well, go SWAC and go to black school and all this and that." And look how they treat their own people. You know what I'm saying? The money is there. Look at the asses in the seats. You're the asses in the seats. You know, all the food and stuff they selling. I remember going to the Jackson State game a few years ago. Every Friday fried up, they sold it. Every soda they had, they sold it. So it's a lot of money being made out here. But you have to take care of the coaches. You can't have nothing if you're not paying no money. That's why other football leagues can never touch the NFL. Guy out there running around for $25,000. How the hell he gonna mess with Mahomes and them? He can't do it because he ain't got the resources, the finances. He ain't got nothing. And although I'm glad to see that somebody who cares about these kids is gonna be taking over, but at the same time, even though he may be Deion's guy or whatever, he knows that Deion ain't lying. He knows that the school been managing money and everything else, but he got to deal with it anyway because that's his best shot, and that may have been his dream to go to Jackson State and coach at Jackson State. So with that being said, I think it was a good hire. I wouldn't go for no Ray Lewis or nobody like that because I don't think it's really gonna make a difference.
Yeah, he definitely said this was a dream of his. He's a Macomb native. Said he grew up watching Jackson State, and then he got a chance to play. And he wasn't a slouch either. I mean, he didn't do much at quarterback, but when he played his last 19 games, of his career at receiver, he was really good. And he holds the single season record for Jackson State with 84 receptions, 1,234 yards, and 11 touchdowns back in, I think, 1999. And he was 2001. He was runner up to the Connolly Trophy, which went to Eli Manning, but he was runner up for the Connolly Trophy for the best player in the Mississippi, in the state of Mississippi. So, so he has a good reputation in the SWAC as a player, and I think it's a good opportunity for him to have his dream job. So I'm happy for the dude. Whether they need a coach or the culture, man, it's hard to say. They kind of need a little bit of both. But the players really embraced the fact that he was there, that he was staying. But can you get new players is the question. Yeah, the players there know you, they love you. But the question is, can you get new players? And that's what remains to be seen.
Talk to Q is having another giveaway. You can win this exclusive artwork, courtesy of New Renaissance, simply by participating in the chat room on the December 27th show. Just use #ART, that's #ART, in the chat room to be entered. The painting, entitled The Season, captures the thrill of the amazing undefeated season the Jackson State Tigers had under Coach Prime en route to back-to-back SWAC championships. Learn how to win this one-of-a-kind painting by following the Talk to Q radio show Facebook fan page. The drawing will be held on Tuesday, December 27th. Stay tuned for more details. Must reside within the continental U.S., and you must be present in the chat room in order to win.
Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.